Good evening, everyone. How are you all doing this evening? This is Yusuf Chowdhury once again, tuning in from San Antonio, Texas. It is 9:42 p.m. Central Time. Okay, so tonight's session is your website ranking on Google? So if you have a website and you want me to kind of check it for you, go ahead, put it on the bottom on the comment section, and I'll quickly, hey Sherry, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in, and I'll go ahead and analyze and see how are you doing in terms of ranking on Google and what kind of keywords bringing traffic to your website. So go ahead and add your website on the comment section so I can go ahead and check that for you. Okay, that is the session for tonight. So does anybody want me to check? All right, real estate for you today, is that .com? I'm assuming it's .com, right? So let's go ahead and check that. Okay, Sherry, it is real estate for you today.com. Let's check it out. Let's see, how are you doing on Google? Is this part of your, what do you call it, the real estate agent that or the realtor, what is it, the company provided you with? Is that what it is? You're just basically pointing the domain, because the original domain might look a little bit different, right? So let me see. Because what happens sometimes, companies like, for example, Keller Williams. So when realtors join the company, they basically get like a subdomain, kellerwilliams.com/sa/ the name of the agent. Or is it something you built it, or somebody built it from scratch? So let me look here. It's through Pro Agents. Oh, so it's another company, right? Okay, let's see. So basically, every other agent who go to Pro Agents, they get something similar, I'm assuming. Let us see. Unfortunately, you're not going to like this. There is no ranking whatsoever. What is Kinder Ranch? What is Kinder Ranch? Did you sell a property there? Unfortunately, Sherry, this website is not doing good on Google. There's no, I don't know how long you've been having this website. It's a brand new, then my system is not able to pull up any data. The only keyword I see is Kinder Ranch, and this takes me to, yep, Kinder Ranch. It takes me to your new listing 1414702. That's it. One keyword that says Kinder Ranch. That's about it. Oh, okay. So you had it 4 months ago? Yeah, it's too early. Yeah, that's not. So for the Kinder Ranch house or something, you are on the 7th page of Google, way, way, way down. 69 position. That means you're on the 7th page. There is a 90 times this keyword were search on Google. and you got 0.01% traffic. Okay, and it's funny because that keyword costs like $2.29. Yeah, your SEO is not doing, I mean, you're not showing up anywhere except for that one, but you're way back on the 7th page. So unfortunately, you're not ranking very well. That basically means the website requires tons of, at least the basic on-page optimization should, be taken care of it. But if it's pro agents, I'm not sure how the system is set up. You know what I mean? I'm not sure if they have like a proprietary system where you pay them and they just build a site from within their system and you get this domain. So just like, Wix or Weebly. But yeah, I'm not saying this website ranking whatsoever. So it's possible you paid them just to get the website, but as far with the traffic, unfortunately, I don't see it. So okay, what about realty executives? Oh, I'm sorry. Am I having a voice problem? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can anybody hear me? Okay. One second. So you're asking to check realty. What is it? Realty executive. Let's see. Let me check them. Realty executive. Okay, let me analyze their site. I have a feeling that they are doing very good. Just let me analyze their website. Realty executive. One second. Realty executive. Yep, they're doing very good. 48,000. Is that keywords? Wow. Let's see. Yep, 48,000 keywords bringing traffic to what you call it, the realty executive, and they get close to 50,000 hits a month. Okay, tons of traffic. I think they've been in business for quite some time. A lot of keywords here. Jennifer Jones real estate listing, Morgan Morrison realty executive, Tuscan elite. Yeah, so they got like 4,800 keywords that's bringing traffic, and yeah, that's a lot of traffic. So what happens if you sign up with them and they give you like even if they give you like a sub page, you're still not gonna get the traffic. The main domain will get all the traffic. That's why I recommend realtors to basically have their own independent local based website to basically get the local customer, find them and whatnot, right? But yeah, in terms of their search engine and the traffic and the visibility and the keywords that's pointing back to their website, even to a point to every single specific pages within their website. Okay, so yeah, they're doing very well, the realty executives. Go to agents. I'm at the bottom. Will take you to my page. Let's see. Let's see what you're talking about. Let's see. Are you talking about the realty executive or your website? Beep, 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 beep. Contact executive. Let's see. I'm analyzing at the moment. Anybody else wants me to check their website ranking on Google, please feel free to share your website URL. And it's funny, I can't even find it through search on their website. Let me try website. Yeah, I went to the Realty Executive. I don't see you there. I even did a search and you're not coming up. You know what I mean? I went to like agents and offices, and I don't know why it's showing up. Are you asking me to look at? Let's see. Let us see. Office, yeah, okay. Okay. The challenge with this website, Sherry, it is still is not your main website. You have a subdomain, right? So the system is not going to look at /office/San dash Antonio /agent /your name. Google's not going to rank this because it's too long. So basically the main domain it's what gets ranked. Most of the time, only the sub pages, which is part of the main navigation, can be ranked. You know what I mean? This one, I don't know how I can even remove all this long. Let's see if I remove this part. Okay. Let me take your link. I'm going to run it. Let's see what happens because typically it might not pick it up, but let me run it on my system right here. Yeah, it's not going to pull up. I run the SEMrush tool to look at your the agent page from the Realty Executive. There's no traffic there. I mean, you might get some clicks on it when people go to the Realty Executive, but in terms of organic, time to get my own website. Yeah, when it comes to organic, it's not going to work. So typically, what happened first, in order for you to do things for yourself, I mean, first you have to do the research on which area that you're focusing on, either helping customer buy homes or sell homes. Right, that's the first thing. Secondly, when you build the site, you have to optimize it for those local search terms. And if you have a local office, that can also help with the Google listing pages, for example, right? If you have more control on your own domain, where you can write amazing content, do videos, do live streaming, those sort of things can really definitely help you. But with these, you don't have full control or full access to make any internal adjustment, anything like that. Make sense? So that's why what I always recommend for a lot of real estate agents, if they can build their own personal brand locally using all these avenues of either social or SEO or even ads, it can definitely help them. I mean, you can still keep this. Do not remove your information from the Realty Executive. You can keep your information there, but I think you also should have I don't know, if you want to be market yourself with your full name, domain.com, that's another option. So yeah, so unfortunately you're not ranking, so but there's also a solution for that. You know what I mean? There's another solution you can definitely implement. So when a lot of realtors ask me about how can they market locally, I bet you tell them, well, build your personal brand. You can utilize social, you can utilize ads, you can utilize your own website, and especially with WordPress, you can add a plugin for what do you call it, MLS or IDX, right? IDX. You can add a plugin, but most of them you have to pay like I think $49 or $39 a month, so you can basically collect all the IDX database on your own website. So when somebody visits your personal website, they can do the search there and find the properties, and you don't have to rely on your the realtor company side. Does that make sense? Okay. So let me know if you have any question on that. If you need any help. Today we did the WordPress Wednesday. It was great. A lot of people showed up. Next month in February, whatever the classes that I'm supposed to do in January and I couldn't, I'll do it next month. It should be the last 2 week of the month of February. I'll do my best to do the workshop here and one seminar. Maybe I do one seminar on how to build the website on WordPress for beginners. So if you want to come for that one, that can definitely help. You know what I mean? So, anywho, if you all enjoyed watching this Facebook Live, do me a favor, go ahead and tag some of your cool friends, click share or invite. It is 9:58 p.m. Central Time at the moment. So, anybody else want me to check their website's ranking? Comment below. If you want to check the website ranking, leave your website below and I'm going to analyze it, run it, and I'll tell you how are you ranking, and I'm going to show you which keywords are bringing traffic to what link and so forth. But you have to put that domain on the comment section, please. There's a possibility because I'm using this third-party tool. I've noticed that a lot of the folks that used to come to my live streaming, for some reason they are not getting the notification. So I'm not sure it's because I'm using a third-party application to do that, but I would appreciate if some of you can invite and share. So Sabir, a Muslim, assalamu alaikum akhi. How are you doing, man? You got any questions? Somebody told me that they come to my live streaming and just look at me and they eventually forget what to ask. So so yeah, any question, folks? You can see the title. I want to know. I want to be on your side. Like when you get a notification and you see when I come live, like what do you see? Do you see me first, or do you see the title? If you see the title, I think the title should be the reason that you are tuning in. And the title tonight says, is your website ranking on Google? And if you want to find out, comment below and I will analyze it. I'll let you know. I'll let you know what's going on, what's happening. Let's see what else I have here. I am breaking up. Must be the Wi-Fi tonight, huh? Must be the Wi-Fi. Must be the Wi-Fi. How about now? Am I still breaking up? Am I still breaking up? How about now? Because I'm using a regular headset. Would you like me to remove it and see if there's any change in the sound? Let me know. If you are ready, I want to test it without, but the quality might be a little bit not that good if I remove the headset. Okay, folks, it's good now. Okay, is your website ranking on Google? Comment your website URL, aka your link, your website link, below, so I can check and analyze it and let you know if you are ranking or not. Or if you do, what are the positions? I can give you all that. You just had to put the domain below. Okay, everybody. Any more questions? Anyone has a website for checkup? Oh, excuse me. Green screen, fade level. Wow. Okay, everybody. It is 10:03 p.m. Central Time. Any website to check? Comment below. So typically, what I'm using to check the ranking of your website, I'm using this amazing tool called SEMrush. Okay, SEMrush. So I use SEMrush to basically, select the country and see what keywords are bringing traffic to your website, and also on which pages and how the traffic came about. Did it come through a Google map? Did it come from a external links, review sites, and so forth? So it will give you some information idea on what to look for and what kind of adjustment you need to make, and also understand the behavior of your targeted visitors or targeted website traffic to see where they're coming from and to which pages they are going to. So it's very powerful tool because it will help you to understand the behavior of your website visitors. You know what I mean? So it's pretty cool. I mean, you can exactly see which position when the system says, when SEMrush says 1 to 3, that basically means it's on the first page of Google from 1 to 3rd, like in the first link, second, and third link on the first page. If it says 4 to 10, that means the fourth link on the first page all the way to the 10th link on the first page, and vice versa, right? So this is really, really good. So anyway, I'm gonna be here. Excuse me. I'm gonna be here for another possibly 5 minutes, and if nobody asks, then I will go ahead and bounce. It is 10:05 right now. Can I go back and watch your WordPress tutorial? Yeah, I mean, I might have tons of videos on my YouTube when I used to do the Periscope. I have close to like 200 videos right there. But if you're asking me to make, no, I started late tonight on live streaming. I started like around just 20 minutes ago. I had the workshop tonight, remember, from 6:30. We actually finished it around 8:30. We didn't get a chance to watch 3 to 4 of Corey's videos. We basically ended up, people ended up asking questions. We just talked about that, and we heavily focused today more on the tools of testing the website, like the speed test, user experience, and on-page SEO. We focused a lot about that. Then we talk a little bit about local review site and companies who provide services to collect reviews from customers, that kind of stuff. So it was a good, really amazing conversation with different kind of type of businesses and full-time employees, part-time employees. So it was really amazing for all of us to kind of interact and engage. So that's lasted till like around 8:30. Yeah. So, but for the live streaming, I mean, if you want me, what I can do. Again, next month I'm planning to do the beginner's guide on how to use WordPress. So if I do that, I can possibly live stream. But the issue with live streaming live events, there won't be interaction with me and you because I'm giving the workshop locally. So I'm focusing on the audience right here in my office, right? So I won't be able to interact, and sometimes you won't even be able to see the actual presentation notes. Do you see what I'm saying? But if you want to listen, if you want to write notes, that's fine. So what I do usually, and I'm gonna get back to this, is that every time I do a local workshop, I used to live stream it, even the 6-hour seminar. So what we do every time, like the way the seminar works, is 30-minute session, 10-minute break, then 30-minute session, and then 10-minute break, and so forth. So during the break, we pause it, or we stop, then we come back with the second part and continue. You know. So yeah. Michelle Hayward, what's going on? Yeah, I just started like 20 minutes ago. I'm sorry, I thought that was Sherry's question. Yes, I've been online for almost 26 minutes. So if you think some of your periscopers would love to, enjoy this session tonight, do me a favor, invite or share. See if that's going to help, or tag them since you are on Facebook. You know what I mean? So tonight's session is going to be, give me your website and I'm going to check the ranking. You know what I mean? So do that. Because I wonder what people look. I mean, I don't know. That was a funny student. She was telling me that, yeah, I watch your Facebook Live, but when you ask that question, ask me now, she doesn't, she get a brain freeze and doesn't know or can't remember what to ask. But yeah, for tonight, I'm basically analyzing websites for ranking. So if you know anybody that wants to want to find out or want to check and see how their website is working, invite them, let me know. Because I already checked Sherry's website and it wasn't doing pretty good. So she's planning on building her own website and work on that to basically get the local ranking. You know what I mean? Let's see. Okay, any questions? Any questions? WordPress 5.4. Holy moly. WordPress announced that version 5.4 will automatically add the loading image attribute to all images. Okay, that's cool. WordPress will add lazy loading to all images. That's interesting. Check my website. Positive higher. Let me check. Let me check, Michelle. Let's see, how are you doing with this? Positive higher, CO. All right. Let's see how you doing. For how long you've been having this website? How long was it? Is it brand new? If it's brand new, I might not be able to pull anything. If it's at least a year old, then I should have some data. I should have some data if it's a year old, just so you know. Positive higher. Join STEM Women of Color Virtual Summit in November. Click here. Here. Okay. Helping employees recruit and retain women of color, STEM professional for management roles. Schedule a call. Call to action. I like that. How is positive hire unique? All right. What we do, how we do it, who we serve. All right. Okay. That design looks nice. Not bad. 2017. That's really good. That's good. That's good. That's good. 2 years, right? Okay. Now you're gonna get the shock of the year. So let's see how this 2 years old website is doing on Google. Okay, we gotta definitely double check this, so bear with me. USA. Let's see how many keywords. Oh my god. 2 years ago. Are you serious? Okay, let's see. Let's see. 2 years ago. Well, I don't know what to tell you. It should be more than what I'm seeing here. Only 18 keywords bringing traffic to your website. What are those keywords? Lynn Hurdle Price, the eighth link on the first page for that keyword. I don't know what that is. It came from reviews, like Google reviews, site link, from a video, and from an image. Hire CO, that's on the second page. Corner office recruiting, second page. What is your alley? 29, inclusive workplace definition, third page. Yeah, unfortunately, the only thing that puts you on the first page of Google is Lynn Hurdle Price. I don't know what is that, but everything else don't look too good, you know. And that's kind of weird, because if you had those for 2 years, I mean, it should really pick it up. That's more than usual. But I also noticed that you have home. Is that a one page? There's a possibility, because it's only a one page. You don't have multiple pages for Google to basically index several. The more pages you have, the better. But it looks like you might have only one page on the front, and for sure it's not going to rank you for anything, because there's not enough content. There's no blog. I don't see a page for a blog. If you do have a page for blog, let me know, but I don't see it. Contact us, privacy policy, cookies policy, terms of condition, sign up professional, sign up employer, contact us, and that's about it. That's one of the reasons, is you don't have a content, you don't have a blog page, you don't have several. This is one of the reasons you don't have enough pages on the website for the search engine to index you and rank you. Make sense? Lynn Hurdle Price the person. Yeah, so you're coming up for Lynn Hurdle Price on the first page. I'm using a story brand method on blog is hidden. So blog is hidden. Nah, I wouldn't do that, because the way the Google bot works, here's the thing. One of the reasons that Google will definitely send you more traffic if you have enough content. So basically, think of it this way: the more information you provide out there in on the world of the internet, the more visibility you're gonna get. Make sense? So that's how. That's why they say content is still king. But of course, the content has to be something super valuable for your target audience. Does that make sense? So I mean, so the thing with your page, I know it's from Bluehost, I believe. Yeah, here's my link to the blog. So even if you have the link for the blog, it still should rank, unless if your blog is separate link internally. You know what I mean? Even if you don't have the blog on what you call it on the navigation, it still should pull it up. You know what I mean? It still should pull it up. So let me try to analyze this one, because the homepage, unfortunately, you're not ranking. You know, even though it says 18 keywords, only the first one that only has 70 volume search per month, right? And that one takes the viewer to corporate culture gatekeeper. So when somebody type Lynn Hurdle Price, it takes the visitor to the positivehive.co/corporate-culture-gatekeepers, and everything else is on the second page, like second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth, and eighth. So it's not good. Okay, that means it needs a lot of work. Content is one of them. Content is one of them. The consistent content that you add on a weekly basis, that will definitely help you. You see, I added the positivehive.co/blog. It can't pull it up. It says it can't find anything, for some reason. So I'm not sure on what platform you built this. That could be another reason. It could be one of those like Wix or Weebly that haven't seen most of them rank. I'm not saying they don't rank, but I haven't seen any of those rank. Yes, it makes sense. Okay, I'll make some pages. Bruff man, what's going on? Thank you for tuning in. Sorry, man, I couldn't see you. Are you in a quarantine there? Maybe. No, I'm not. This is Texas, baby. The only news I heard that somewhere around Houston, some cases in Houston, but that's like 3 hours from here. It's on WordPress. If it is, then 2 years makes no sense. You know what I mean? So I would recommend a blog page, home page. What else do you have? I would have several pages, to be honest. You know why? Because when you have several pages, you can have meta tag page titles for every single page. So you can optimize at least 4 or 5 pages. Then on the blog section, you can have all these blogs and you can optimize every single blog, right? Make sure you have the Google Analytics configured and also the Google Search Console. So you can use the Google Search Console to basically submit a sitemap, okay? To submit a sitemap so the search engine can come and reread everything and re-index everything. So basically this website, Positive Hive, really needs a lot of help. Okay, and let me use the SEO Quake and just run a basic analysis right here on the home page. Brofman, are you familiar with the LinkedIn Learning? Yes, LinkedIn basically bought Lynda, and now they're also offering some courses there, but they also offer courses on LinkedIn itself. In fact, one of my business associate from Melody Marketing, I think she does videos for LinkedIn or on how to use LinkedIn. Brofman, thank you for asking about that. Yeah, you need to set up a search engine console. I'm sorry, Google Search Console, and also the Google Analytics. So right now, from the on page, I'm looking at your home page. Let's see what's on the home page. Of course, there is no keyword. It says home, Positive Hire. It doesn't say anything. What is it for? So there's no keyword is missing. Meta tag description is missing. Keyword density looks okay. Actually, not really. One of them is 5%. That's bad. The word of color mentioned 19 times. Woman of color mentioned 19 times. So what happens? Keyword density, even the Google says it has no value, it has no effect, which is true. But sometimes when you have the same or similar phrases mentioned too many times, that can possibly, not necessarily, but that can possibly be considered a keyword stuffing, and you can get in trouble for that. So that could be one of the reasons, possibly, because I'm looking at your home page, and it shows woman of color repeat 9 times. That's like 5.32%, which is a lot. Your keyword density should be less than 3%. You know, I understand some will say density doesn't matter, which is partially true. It really doesn't matter. But when you mention it too many times, the search engine thinks that you're trying to manipulate the system, right? So that has to be changed. As soon as I go to the diagnostic, tag, meta tag, description is missing. Alt images, you have 17 images with no alternative text or alt text. That has to be fixed. Your text slash HTML ratio is 14%. The best practice is your text slash HTML ratio is supposed to be anywhere between 25% to 75%, but not more than that. You don't have a schema tag on the website. But yeah, so these are some of the things that needs to be fixed, okay? Especially when you have several pages, you can optimize them and also optimize every single blog post. Make sure you have the analytics and the Google Search Console. Brofman, you're saying in San Antonio? Okay, that's good, man. I mean, why are you saying we are quarantined then? So that's cool, man. Go Spurs, right? Let's see. But that's easy enough to change. The Search Console, yeah. So set up the Search Console. Make sure you have the analytics. Have several pages, like for reason, like home, about, services, contact us, blog, and let's try to optimize all of them, because I mean, for you to be on the what you call it, on the first page for that one person and the rest on the second, that's not good. You know what I mean? That has to change, because this is not good. Okay, we gotta change that. We have to change this. Okay, it is 10:23 p.m. Central Time. So Positive Hire needs a lot of work That 18 keywords, most of them. And if you need a copy of these keywords, if you want to look at it, if you want to check the ranking and whatnot, let me know. I'll send you a copy. But in terms of traffic, you only had like probably like only like 20 hits January 20th. That's about it. So not even one hit a day on the website. You know what I mean? I was working. If you are familiar with the particular boot camp here, okay, is that you? Is that you, John? Uh, because I know our friend John was sent to work on something similar. Let's see, or Joe. If you ever know what the particular boot camp here. Okay, Michelle Hayward, some work, yes. Yeah, Lynn Hurdle, got you on the first page, but higher co second, corner office recruiting second page. What is your alley? That's second page. Third page, inclusive workplace definition. Third page, five color allies. Michelle Hayward on the third page, characteristic of an inclusive workplace culture. Fourth page, women of color in workplace. Fourth page, angry black women stereotype in workplace. Fourth page, Market Watch logo. Why are you ranking for that? Color stereotypes, how to be. Okay, yeah, very few. So, all right, I'll send you the copy. Oh, I'm sorry. It's a coding bootcamp. Coding. Like coding, like ninja coding. What is it? Is it the Austin coding? Is it the one by Geekdom 2? Or you want to start your own? So Michelle, I'll definitely send you this. Just remind me if I didn't tonight. Okay, after we done with Facebook Live, I'll try to send it tonight. If not, remind me so I can send you this copy out because I'm going to have to organize the Excel sheet. I'm going to have you look at the keywords, the positions of the keyword, and the volume search, keyword difficulty, the cost of the keyword, and to which link that keyword are pointing to, and how did they come to your site. For example, for Lynn Hurdle Price, they saw a review on Google page, and that's how they came. There was a link from another site. Somebody watched the video, and somebody saw an image on social media, and that's how they came to your page with that keyword. Okay. I didn't do a coding bootcamp. Okay. All right. So yeah, definitely requires some. One of the most important things that when you build a site, you really have to make sure that not just the user experience and the fastness or the speed of the website or the ease of usability, you also have to make sure that the on page and all that properly set up and configured, because as soon you send traffic organically, the bot going to index those information so it can bring in more traffic. And the more amazing, relevant, valuable content you provide to your audience, that will also bring you in a lot of targeted traffic. And don't forget to, use the answerthepublic.com. Okay, answerthepublic.com is still one of my favorite tools for marketing research. Use that one to start, writing, relevant, high valuable content. Okay, answerthepublic.com. All right, so that was a good one to check. I hope the solution that the tips and the solution I gave you, I hope you can implement them. Then get back to me so I can double check and see if it improved or not. You know what I mean? Charles, what's going on, my man? Okay, let me check it out. Charles, HureIs.net. Let me check your site right now. See, where are you ranking? Another real estate. Nice. Let's see. Oh, the reason I said that because Sherry was here and she had the real estate website too. Let me see, how are you ranking, Charles? Michelle Hayward. So pages, I need our home, services blog, about us, and contact us. Yes, for now that should be enough. Let's see. Done for the night, bro?
Yeah.
All right, brother. I'll see you later, man. Okay, so Charles, unfortunately, my friend, did you just start this website recently? Because it's not pulling anything. It is completely zero traffic. If it's so recent, then that's why my tool could not pick up anything. Although in 2017, I noticed that 2017, November 2017, um, there was some keyword on the second page all the way to the 10th page brought you some traffic, but that was November 2017. After that, everything died out. Right now, nothing. Zero. Zero traffic. Do you have Google Analytics? Do you live there? Well, I live in San Antonio, bro. In this area, the medical. Um, that's Brofman. Okay. So Charles, for some reason, it's completely zero. Do you have a Google Analytics? Because I do like your logo though, Charles. The Riverwalk and the search, featured properties. I like the design of the site and how all this pops up. Featured community. It's very nice. But is this? Oh, it's Icon Realty. It's the same thing. It's the same thing I told Sherry. When you use a company-based website, you're not gonna get enough traffic because the main company, Icon Realty, is the one that gets all the traffic. Okay, so this is your brand new website, unfortunately, there's nothing coming up here. Do you have? Do they give you an option to install or configure your own Google Analytics or not? Because if you have your own Google Analytics configured, then that can give you some sort of real data, okay, about what's happening to every visit and click that come to your website. The tool that I'm using called SEMrush is a premium service, and it's not pulling anything. The only information I found, it was in 2017. It started like around October of 2016, but around November 2017 it was the highest, and after that everything just went down, and now no ranking, no traffic or anything like that. All I have is just zero. Okay, but let me see if I can run another analysis on the site. Charles0.net, Charles Junior Realtor is a Texas. You have a lot of images with no alternative text. No alt tag, and let's see what else. No schema tag. And yeah, you don't even have Google Analytics configured. If you had the Google Analytics configured, that can also get you some reading. So thank you that you shared the website with me, but I'm sorry, man. It's not doing it. It's not ranking. If it's a brand new website, you have to wait. You have to promote it. You have to share it. I see that there's an option for our blog. So I'm not sure if this is something you wrote or looks like an RSS feed. Basically, it feeds off of. Does somebody else write this? Look, a different feed. Interesting. I only see like two blog. Yeah, if this website is not part of the main domain, that could be the reason. Yeah, it's very strange that no traffic whatsoever, Charles. So was this website given to you by Icon Realty? Did they provide it for you, or because you know how I was telling Sherry the same thing, when you join companies like Keller Williams, KB Homes, as a realtor, they will help you to build a site under their platform, under their main domain. You can just have any domain and they will point it, but the backend is their proprietary system. A lot of time when you analyze this site, only the main domain gets all the traffic, and the subdomains a lot of time don't get enough visibility. You know what I mean? So, yeah, Charles, sorry, man, it's not enough. I don't know how much you can have, how far you can have control on the website in terms of the back end and what can you do, and maybe we can talk about that, or we can give you more information. Because if you have a full access to the website and you can do a lot of adjustment on the back end, then this can definitely help. Even though on the blog page I only see two blog posts, and I also see blog archives. So I'm not sure if this is something you wrote or somebody else. If it's written, was it written on the blogger.com platform? Because that's what it looks like. or is it built within this proprietary platform from the Icon Realty? You know what I mean? So thank you for sharing. I appreciate it though, but we definitely need some work. And let me know if you have any question on how to market yourself through the internet or through the digital, especially when it comes to your real estate business. Let's see. With Baju Web Design and Hosting and E-commerce Solutions. Thank you so much for sharing my live streaming, and I highly appreciate it. Thank you so much. Mr. Munoz, how you doing, sir? Thank you for tuning in. All right, all right, all right. Let's see. Is there a question here, Majid? Let's see. Duh. All right. Any more questions, folks? Any more questions? Any more questions? Or if you still want me to check your website, go ahead and comment below. Today I checked Sherry's website, Michelle's, and Mr. Charles. So if y'all want me to check and see how you're ranking and give you some ideas on what you need to do to fix it, let me know. It is 10:34 p.m. Central Time. Okay, everybody. Anybody else? Anyone? Okay, I'm gonna wait for another 1 or 2 minutes, and if anybody jumps in with the website, I'll check it or a question. Man, the live stream looks pretty good on YouTube. Much crispier than Facebook for some reason. Is LinkedIn for business or just for individual networking and job seekers? Excellent question. LinkedIn can be used for all three. It can be used for you to find a job. It can be used if you are a company and you want to look to hire somebody. It can be used for that as well. And most of the people in LinkedIn are professionals. So unlike Facebook, you have a mix of everybody, right? But LinkedIn is specifically mostly professionals, business owners, companies, secretaries, managers, and so forth. So, and I do recommend LinkedIn for a lot of college students. I basically tell them that, if you're in college, make sure you have a LinkedIn account with all the experiences that you do, whether in school or outside the school, and also try to upload your own videos, write the content within LinkedIn, because LinkedIn now has a feature where you can write your own blog within the LinkedIn platform itself, right? You can write like a blog about a specific topic as a part one, and part two, you can take the readers back to your website, for example, right? From LinkedIn right now, you can also hire contractors and freelancers. They have an option called the Pro Finder. Lynda is also being acquired by LinkedIn, so if you want to learn a lot of stuff, you can check out some of those free courses from LinkedIn. There are some paid and there are some for free. You can also post a job, right? You can also create a group for a specific topic and invite some of your LinkedIn followers to engage in that group. So yeah, I mean, it can be used for all the option that you mentioned. It can be used for businesses, for individuals to network, or even for job seekers or even job providers, right? Another option LinkedIn has, similar to Facebook, which is the LinkedIn ads. So you can run ads to get new interested folks to follow you back, or you can write the material or the content or the blog within the LinkedIn and run an ad to that so you can get more qualified or interested people. So LinkedIn is still powerful, it's still good, because after all, it's owned by Microsoft. Okay, so you have Facebook, Mark Zuckerberg, right? The considered multi-billion-dollar company with Instagram. Okay, then you have LinkedIn, Microsoft, and you have Google, YouTube, because YouTube is a social media channel but owned by Google. So these are the three giants player in the game, right, in the market. So yeah, I would still recommend that if you want to do those, utilize the LinkedIn strategically. Okay, it is still very powerful, and believe it or not, I do get leads, from LinkedIn as well. Okay, so that was an excellent question. All right, anyone else want me to check their website? Comment below. It is 10:38 p.m. Central Time. Even though I said I'm going to wait for 2 minutes and I waited, I'm going to give you another 2 minutes, okay? And see if there's any more questions or anybody wants me to check the ranking of their website and the solution if it doesn't, right? With Charles, it was completely zero. And I haven't heard anything from him beside having him post the link. I wanted him to give me more information so I can give him more feedback and solution to the challenges that he's facing. Okay, I give Sherry tons of tips, and also Michelle. I'm looking forward on for them to finish some of those tasks and get back with me so I can give them more strategic solutions and tips and resources for them that they can fix it by themselves if they want to. All right, 10:39 p.m. Central Time, San Antonio, Texas. Anybody out there want me to check their website? Comment below. If you found this live streaming beneficial, share it, tag some of your cool colleagues, and invite. Okay, I'll give it another minute. All right, folks, thank you so much for joining me tonight. It is 10:40 p.m. Central Time. I'm going to bounce. If you're watching this as the replay, just comment replay in the comment section. And if you want me to talk about any topic within online marketing or digital marketing tomorrow, send me a DM or just leave a question in the comment section. I'll get back with you. Have a good night, and bye-bye for now.